everyone, it's Sherry Dunleavy, your Inspirationista, and I'm coming to you via a vlog this quarter for the Inspirationista update because I am literally unable to type. Something showed up in my body almost a week ago that has tightened all the muscles from my head and neck clear down to the arms, and I've just got a whole lot of stuff going on, and it is extremely painful. And I was wondering why that was happening. And now I realize exactly why it was happening. And that is part of my message to you today. You see, we've been going through this pandemic now for a lot of months, since March. And here we are in July thinking, I should be through this by now. This should be over. And it's not. We're getting a second wave. And this second wave has included a lot of my family members. I haven't gone public with this, but I have 5 family members right now that are really struggling with this COVID virus. Some are hospitalized, some are not, but all of them are very, very ill. And it's all on one side of our family. And it's very stressful, it's very disheartening. And you add that to the 2 deaths that we've had during this time on that same side of the family, you can see where I'm going. I mean, it's been a lot to handle, not just, not on top of people losing their jobs and not having graduations and not being able to have funerals and not being able to live life the way that we're used to. Folks, we are in the depths of a grief like no other that I have experienced. And I was really thinking I was doing okay. And by doing okay, I really wasn't practicing a lot of self-care. And this is where we need kindness and compassion, not just for others, but for ourselves. So I'm thinking, this is my MO. If I don't pay attention to it emotionally, it will show up physically in my body. And that's exactly what it's done. It did that when my son Brandon died and I had a disc explode when I sneezed in my sleep. So I get this grip of pain where your body is saying, will you pay attention to me now? Will you pay attention to me now? Will you give me the rest and the love and the care and the concern that you've been giving to so many other people? Tough lesson, right? A really painful, physically painful lesson right now. So I wanted to talk to you about that because that's what grief is like. A lot of times we go through grief and it's so horrible. It feels so terrible. We put off trying to feel those feelings because we don't want to deal with anything else that's uncomfortable right now. But you can't go around it, and you can't go under it, and you can't go over it. You have to go through it. And if you don't go through it, it just shows up in other areas of your life. Trust me, it is happening right now with me. So I wanted to share that message with you because this is really a challenging time for many people. And so many times we say, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. And I felt like, how could I come and say that as an Inspirationista that I'm not fine when that's what I do, is I uplift and encourage people. But I realized, and I want you to realize, that even people like me who are into positivity, who are into positive thinking, who are spiritually connected, who have done a lot of personal development, bad things still happen to us. But we try to deal with them the best that we can. I think that we have a few more tools in our toolbox now, and maybe it doesn't keep us down as long, but it still can knock our feet from under us. So it can happen. It can happen over and over and over again, but it gets to the point where you get back up a lot faster. You can recover a lot faster. And that's what I'm banking on. So I do want to encourage you all. I want to encourage you through this very difficult time. There are a lot of us that are struggling, a lot of us that are lying to ourselves, though, too, saying that we're fine when we're not. So we need to take that loving kindness and extend it towards others, and also take that same kind of loving kindness and extend that to ourselves as well. So I'm scheduled for a massage today. Been drinking extra water, doing a lot of stretches, and really trying to practice a lot of better disciplined self-care so that I can offer encouragement and continue to offer encouragement and support to all of you. So while we're at it, let's show a little more kindness and compassion towards each other on social media as well. I know it's really rough, but do you know one other person that's ever been through a pandemic in a digital age before? I mean, none of us have, so we're all muddling through as best we can. So let's just try to extend some grace and kindness towards everyone while we're extending that to ourselves as well, okay? So thank you very much for taking time to listen to my message. I pray that by the next quarter, when my Inspirationista update comes out, that we will have gone through this, that we will have gotten stronger, that there will be a great rainbow and great lessons learned as a result of it. But for now, let's love one another and love ourselves too.